So
it was 2 weeks.
We had star forts around here. This is why I know y'all don't know the history of America. We had star forts around this bitch. Well, nobody just arriving up in here and acting like it was cool.
That's why I said, that's why I got him at, Gina. There's no boat left Africa and came straight to the shores of these lands right here. Never. They don't even do it today.
Yeah, you know, a lot of Nigerians came out of America as well.
Y'all nigga fantasize too much for me.
There's a tribe called I think it's called the Wari tribe, W-A-R-R-I. They came out of South America, but they're actually located in Nigeria. They live on the water.
Yeah, a lot of them folks got expunged. Kicked out of here and sent over there. A lot of people don't know that. They got what's the
for their dirty deeds they was doing.
Yeah, what they call them, the Fulanis. They said the Fulanis are from here. You're exiled. Think you mind your business. Yeah, they got exiled.
In the Yoruba. I got
them all down there. I got to my email of all the tribes that was exiled out of America.
Mm-hmm. The Yoruba actually are the term Arabs. That comes from the Yoruba tribe. The term Arabs, that comes from them, the Yoruba.
Yeah, they go to Europe. Then they got to stop by some islands. They got to make a whole bunch of pit stops to get to this motherfucker. And that load didn't change. They go to them islands and pick them folks up and bring them over here and tell them folks they came from Africa. And now we got people like T up here thinking that they came here on a boat from Africa.
Yeah, because you know in Europe, what happened in Europe, like in Spain and Portugal, what they were doing.
Somebody said, "What taking cuz so long?" My bad.
They were over in Spain and Portugal. What they were doing, they were dumping a lot of the black Europeans over in Africa. Africa was like a dumping ground for a lot of the black people.
It's called Skull Island. It's where you were exiled to. That's why they call themselves. They don't even know why they call themselves the diaspora. Diaspora mean exiled people.
I'm writing that down. It's called Skull Island. Okay.
Yeah, Skull Island. Yep.
Yeah, so a lot of these people came. A lot of the Africans that are in cultured Africans. In order to be an African, you gotta worship Goddess Africa or Deity Africa. People that eat bushmeat and all that kind of stuff. Those are true those are true Africans. But the Yoruba, Igbo, Fulani,
bushmeat ain't nothing but game meat here in America.
Man, here we go. We just want his records. Hold on, FGT. We just want your records, T.
I don't eat no damn squirrel.
Hold on, T. We don't want to hear about nothing else you got to say, my boy. We trying to see that boat. We got folks got popcorn in the chat. They waiting on you. You said you knew what boat they came in.
Yes, you did.
You said you knew what boat your people came in.
No, I said I know they came on the boat. How did they get here from?
What boat did they come in on, my boy? That's what we asking you. You said you know we want to see.
They came in on a boat. You just said you know they got here on the boat. So that means you're able to find that boat.
Goddamn right. Because if you can't find a boat, nigga, it's just all hearsay, my boy.
Y'all can't find American Indians boat. So what are you talking about?
What are you talking about? I gave you one. It's called Thomas Hunter.
Look at her right there.
The Mi'kmaq Indians.
Look what they did. Look what they did. You can't make this up. Look, now, all right, what they do? They put a face on a what? What they do?
This a bloodline.
Okay.
This a bloodline.
The McLeans, okay. All right.
The who?
The McLeans and the McNeils. Come on. Now go down.
McLean.
Go down.
That's Irish, Scottish.
I want to see the African. Where's the African lady?
That did it.
You had a picture of a lady, an African lady that came from Africa.
Those are the black Europeans.
Can you show us? Somebody did a motherfucking DNA test and made up some shit.
Yeah, McLean. Those are Scottish, Irish. Those are black Europeans.
They the ones they came into.
They not Igbo though.
County, Johnston County.
Those are niggas.
Yeah. Nah, they white folks.
No, they're not.
Now he's saying white folks. He ain't even get past the hijack.
Man, right there.
They done painted a picture.
He didn't get past the hijack. He got to the hijack and believed the shit. That's called the hijack, you fool.
Nah, this called us doing our genealogy.
No, it's called a hijack.
Genealogy is, you see the date?
They are the Scots.
And genealogy?
They are the Scots.
That's called genealogy. Do you got
Hey,
Pause.
hey, listen. A lot of this land was called European. A lot of places over here was called European places.
Hold on, let me talk real quick. Hold on, bro. Hold on.
Do what?
Hold on. Let me talk real quick. Okay. The hijack means when you're doing your genealogy and you find YT people, that means 9 times out of 10, it's between 1880 and 1920. And those YT people that you ran into are the people that took on your last name. Those folks just got here in the Americas around that time, and they needed some names. Wait, let me finish. Can I finish talking? Can I finish talking?
Yeah, you ignorant.
Those people needed a name. Let me. What year is it? What year is it?
Look at it. Hold on, my bad. Save. Look at the dates. You way off.
1776. That's that picture of that white man you showed.
No, this is the picture of our genealogy. This when it
That's the point that I'm trying to tell you. You went into hijack when you was doing the genealogy. When they got to them right names, instead of y'all dropping them because all the names was the same, y'all ran with the shit thinking that they was your folks. We see it all the fucking
I ain't saying the white people our folks. I say they some of the ones that enslaved us.
They got your name?
Yeah. They enslaved us.
Don't they got your name? You got history so backwards.
Yeah, the black Europeans were the ones that came to the Americas and were enslaving the Aboriginal people.
Right. The white people didn't have no
those
names.
who you can save and let the other ones get deported because it's what it's.
Anybody here from North Carolina? Anybody on the chat from North Carolina? Anybody?
I got family in North Carolina. Come on.
Wake County, Johnston County, Harnett County.
All indigenous people. Come on.
Wake County, Johnston County, Harnett County.
No, all indigenous people. Come on.
Give me some surnames.
All indigenous people. Come on.
Right. Give me some surnames. Come on now. I'm showing you.
Sir, I got a plenty of surnames, but they don't tie to you. Mine's tied to America.
No, they like my family did the same thing his did. That's why
I got documents to prove mine.
I had to go prove it wrong.
Where your documents to go with those files?
Damn, North Carolina. That boy lost for real.
That's what I came up here for, to ask him to pull up the original documents because I knew he was going to pull up something that he created himself.
Oh, somebody created it. That's love. They get to, a lot of people get, I'm going to say this one more time. A lot of people get to them 1800s and they see them YT people and they ride that YT wave, not knowing them folks that took your goddamn name.
Yep. Yeah, because in Europe, you were able actually to buy. You were able to buy names in Europe.
How do a YT person get an American name in the first place?
Yeah.
Them names don't be like that over there.
Joe
Niggas
McClain.
a fight to be a slave in a heartbeat.
Look what it's saying. Africa, right?
What year is that?
1750.
No, let me see. Let me blow them up. I'm trying to see this.
So your people was North Africans because that's the only place that was called Africa.
Okay.
At that time,
I'm not worrying about the this wasn't called America.
That says Nigeria. There was no Nigeria. There was no Nigeria in 1750. There was no Nigeria in 1750.
Hell, it wasn't no America in 1750.
what?
Yes, it was. Stop it.
Yes, it was. It was spelled different. It was spelled
That
different.
boy said Nigeria. Hey, y'all, they said Nigeria in 1750. You cannot make this up.
There is no Nigeria in 1750. Nigeria don't exist until the French created in Africa.
Yeah. The Nigerians, the people from Ghana, the Fulani, you guys are all colonizers on that land. You're colonizers. You're not from that land. You're not from Africa. You're colonizers on that land.
No, we were from Africa.
No.
We migrated out of Africa, then migrated back into Africa.
No.
Y'all ain't have enough foods for it to be the home place. Like y'all, you just didn't hear what I said. It was 8 major crops grown on the continent of Africa, and depending on the region you was in, you was lucky to get 3.
Yeah. You guys are colonizers on that land.
What's going on, Wani?
Y'all giving me somebody up here giving me a headache. I don't want to put it on everybody. Why are we? Does that document?
Gotta go
say
have
that?
another procedure done this morning. I don't even know why I'm online with y'all.
Right? You shouldn't be up here stressing. That's for sure.
Nah.
What? Did that paper say Nigeria in 1750?
Yes, it did.
Impossible.
It wasn't even
What's
thought
wrong
of.
with people?
It wasn't even a speck.
Wasn't Nigeria named by somebody like some
Yes,
woman?
1800s. It's a French and British colony.
Flora Shaw.
Yes,
Yeah,
they
that's right.
created it.
That's right. Yeah, I remember some female over there named it.
I don't think he knew that, though.
I think she was King Leopold's girlfriend or something.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's correct. Now
That's
he got to go back. He got to go back and do his tree all over again.
T, do you understand what they're saying?
Listen, it's called Nigeria today. It was called what's it called?
No, but sorry, it's written like Nigeria, and I'm sure wherever information it told you Nigeria, but it matters that you have 1750 on there. What's the origin? What's the name? Because you can't just say Nigeria and that wasn't called Nigeria. But I don't know. Did you take a DNA test?
It was called Biafra before that.
T, did you take your DNA?
I got genealogy and DNA.
Okay.
There you go.
So what cousins do you have over there in Africa? How many?
I found 5, 6, 7, something like that right now.
Cousins? No, I'm talking about that you matched up with 6 or 7 people in Nigeria.
Yeah, I matched up with a few people. I matched up with Nigeria. I even matched up with some from Madagascar too. The Malagasy.
No, I'm talking about people, not percentages.
Yes, people, yes.
Okay, so they were directly on there telling you that this person you matched up with.
Yeah, they got their name and everything.
Did you find out?
You need to show it. We want to see that
also,
because you've been saying a lot up here.
I showed you.
Did you see if they match up with a lot of people in America? Do you know what the switch is? Because they were just talking about it. You do realize they took a lot of our people over there.
Yep,
and they took a lot of our people from Africa over. Well, no, the American Indians, most of them went to the Caribbean.
Okay.
Sir,
over half went to the Caribbean.
That is not true, sir.
A little part went to
How
Europe.
do you
They
think
took a little bit to Africa.
Excuse me. How do you think Liberia was formed?
People went. That's how I came on here. People went to Liberia on their own first. I've been to Liberia. Paul Cuffey, he took people to Liberia before the American Colonization Society.
American Colonization Society is.
The American Colonization
Paul Coffey
Society.
only did.
Hold on, let me show you.
Paul Coffey only sent 59 people, but go ahead.
Paul Cuffey, he went himself. I've been to Liberia. He went himself.
You keep saying I've been to Liberia like that matters.
What is the capital of Liberia? What is the capital of Liberia?
Monrovia, brother.
And it's named after who? Hold on. And it's named after
president,
who?
Monroe.
What president?
Monroe.
James Monroe, right?
Monroe.
The United States president. Why is Liberia capital named after James Monroe?
Because they took it over. They took it over.
No, because they created it.
How you gonna create
Liberia? Liberia is an American colony.
Y'all don't know about. And a lot of those Americans was mixed breeds.
Again.
Yes. Half of them look straight up white.
No, sir, they were American.
No, they didn't. You ought to stop your cap. You up here just making up shit.
Yeah, they just make it up and it just to help this out of Africa story. This is crazy. Talk about mixed breeds.
Pull up your matches for your DNA test. I want to see those.
There is no Liberia. Think about it, y'all. There is no Liberia until President James Monroe. So how can you be a Liberian, an ancient Liberian? Come on, man. These places are brand new. Ain't no Sierra Leone DNA. That's just a name.
And then for you to think they let some slaves go over there and just, oh, you guys are slaves, but here.
No, all of them was free. None of them was slaves.
They built the whole area. The people's clothing matched what they were wearing here.
Or why not speak about the infighting that was going on? Because they wanted to send them back to America because the Africans didn't want them there.
And they unalive, a lot of them.
Because they came there building and dominating, as usual.
And the reason why you can match up to people in West Africa, because those are American Indians that was sent over there in the 1700s.
Thank you for the gift.
Yeah.
But he didn't even show it. He just said it, but he didn't show it. So we need to see it because this man is a liar.
And that's why you can find Albert Perry's DNA in Cameroon as well.
They'll say that, but once you go through it, it don't match. It don't match completely with the Cameroonian.
Oh, it don't match at all?
They have some markers, but not all of them are the same.
Okay.
And they shortened Albert Perry DNA strand to make it fit. His genetic distance is 11, and that means that it's thousands of years older than what they're saying.
Whoa. So are you saying it's older than 300,000 years?
No, it's older than what they have made it to be.
Oh.
Like, it's older than the Cameroon strand is what I'm saying.
Okay.
Every person that does DNA, they shorten the strands. It's too many.
Yeah. And there ain't no way you can get out of. Ain't it 0.1? It's what they test.
They don't
How
shorten
the hell
strand.
you gonna
It's
get
a
that
section
out of?
It's not all your DNA. It's a section of it.
Sir, that ain't even a section.
There's
It's
six.
0.01% of your DNA, and the only thing that they're finding is common similarities in that percentage. That's all that is.
And what ChatGPT told me,
they
y'all.
want. Right, they cherry pick what they want.
Here go, can you get, that's her she loves DNA. But what ChatGPT told me was that, when testing, they're actually looking for, like, similarity in health. Like, if the same diseases that plague us is over there, it's what they're looking for when they're doing it. They're not looking for lineage.
It's just common markers in genetic populations around the world.
Okay. So y'all said Africa was a dumping, was called Skull Island, huh?
Yeah.
So they were dumping whoever, there's anybody over there pretty much, huh?
Let me see.
I'm looking it up. Let me hop online now, actually. That's interesting.
Yeah, the Caucasians, that's who was over there.
Skull Island, huh? These people are very clever, man. I give them credit, man. They some clever people, boy. Took over the school
They're only
system.
clever because they had the help of the Africans. Or the ones that y'all calling Africans. That's why they're so clever.
Why he's still on tea time? He need to come off for tea time.
Yeah. So, hey, question for you guys. So, with the Native Americans, right, the Siberians, so they helped the South as well, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. Cause I know their language was created by them. Their language is pretty much was made up.
That's why they got land. They did a job for their land.
Okay.
You look up what native means, it means villain or serf. When you look up villain, it tells you they owe their lord to their lord and manor in return for the services for land.
Okay.
Well, like they still getting something, a cut. It may not be much, but they got land. which is reservation, and reservation is for non-Americans.
Is that why Trump is applying pressure to the Native Americans because he knows the truth?
He been doing it.
All right, somebody asked about one of my cousins. Here go one of my cousins from Nigeria.
One of my cousins in Nigeria.
I mean, because he got cousin matches. So what are you talking about?
One time removed or fourth cousin. 1%.
Now go over to is that on your
That's me.
Can you show us how to
That's
go
me.
read what they say, who's skinned you, and then go and see if it's an exact match?
That's me. It's saying, what are you talking about?
That is 8
Because I can show you my
They
mother.
give it to everybody.
So you don't think my mother is that? Hold on.
They give it to everybody.
Let me pull up my mother for you. Let me pull up my mother.
hey.
Let me pull up my mother.
Hey, kid.
So that's 8 centimorgans. That is a distant relative.
It's distant cousin.
Wait, I'm not done. Don't overtalk me, right?
I know what I'm talking about.
Okay, no. First of all, you didn't let me finish. Or it might not even be your cousin. It's less than 1% of your DNA shared. So it's 8 centimorgans. Anything under 20 centimorgans is probably not likely your relative.
Listen, the further back it goes, the smaller the centimorgan is going to be.
I know. I'm about to show you a chart. Hold on.
So, I mean, you can't expect somebody from 1700s to be the same centimorgans as your mother. That don't even make sense.
Pull it up, King. For me, please.
I don't know if this is it. Hold on. I can't really see it. Oops.
Take your time, because we got a nigga up here trying to sell slavery.
So this might be
I
it.
ain't trying to sell nothing. It is what it
Yeah,
is.
you is.
You gonna say the American Indians was a slave, but Africans was a slave. Come on, man. Fuck out of here.
We tell people to go dig in their own tree. Not lump everybody together.
I'm in my own tree. I got my tree. I got my whole tree. So what are you talking about?
You're talking about your tree now because we made you. You came over here and lumped everybody together.
I didn't lump anybody together.
And not only that, you brought 12 million with you.
I didn't even brought anything together. So what are you talking about?
Hey, question for you
the big
guys.
screen.
Hey, where did
Give King the big screen.
Hey guys, where did the drum come from? Where did the drum come from? Is that drum from Africa or is it from America?
It's from America.
Okay.
They gonna say everything from America. But y'all ain't making no
It
drums.
sure is, and we got the proof.
Y'all ain't making no drums, but people in Africa making drums.
It sure is, and we got the
They
proof.
making drums.
Okay, if it's from Africa, how did the Native Americans get the drum? And they're from Siberia. That always confused me. How did they get the drums, the Native Americans? And they're supposed to be so ancient and so old.
I'm on my way to my computer.
So the drum is from America. I thought the drum was from America. It didn't make sense they came from Africa and we copied it. I'm like, nah, didn't make any sense. I know the violin, they came from Europe, from the black Europeans. The violin, like the piano, they came from the black Europeans. I think the banjo as well.
Oh shit! You finding some shit that they done made? Cause you know when you start talking about Americans, that shit there, well, we'll be up here all year talking about the shit we didn't create it.
I know
That
a lot
has
of
nothing
the
to do with
sports.
Africa.
Yeah, I know a lot of the sports, like soccer, basketball, things like that. They came from the
All right, here we go. He says, what it say? Go back to that phone. Put that phone back up. Where you at, my boy? The earliest mounds in lower Mississippi Valley are older than Egyptian pyramids.
That's Phoenicians' territory right there. Phoenicians come from that area.
No, niggas come from that area. Huh?
Phoenicians are black.
I know. I'm just talking. Don't pay me.
Okay, I was like, gotta have me worried there. I was like, oh shit.
What are niggas? What are niggers?
So I always found those Hebrew artifacts.
Exactly.
Those from the Phoenicians.
Man, I had somebody in my inbox this morning. Where he at? He be in here every day. And today he gonna say he gonna send me an inbox today. There you go. That him now?
You see, they started making the drum going back to 6,000 BC in Africa.
For real?
All that African history is made up. UNESCO created it.
My computer, y'all.
That's it? That's all they did was a drum?
He asked about the drum, brother. That's why I pulled it up.
We don't need UNESCO's opinions.
You know what I'm saying? I'm doing the same thing y'all doing. So if y'all's is accurate, then mine accurate.
So
y'all doing the same thing y'all doing.
Hold on.
But y'all don't even have encyclopedias. And then a lot of y'all
the same thing y'all doing.
No. Let's go there. Because a lot of those people, languages are new, those tribes are new, and those countries are new. And you already lied, and you was being deceptive by even putting Nigeria on that fake tree that
it said Nigeria. Yeah, it said I didn't lie about it.
Yes, you put Nigeria on there, but that's not what that place is called. So that's deceptive. You're a Decepticon, and you do look African because I seen your head in that camera.
Yeah, he had a dome.
Yeah, it is Nigeria Today. It's called Nigeria Today.
Hey, how long have your family been in America?
Thank you.
You know what the crazy part is? How are you writing a story of places that didn't exist?
It's impossible. Hold on before you talk.
They're writing stories, adding you to people that didn't exist. Why they not calling you the name of the people when that was supposed to happen?
Let me give an example. Like
I'm trying to say that the place.
Hold on, wait a minute.
Wait. Before they broke it up in 1880s.
Wait a minute. Goddamn.
Who the fuck is you? Shut the fuck up when you come up here. This ain't Africa.
I had to mute him. Now,
hold on, lady. I haven't cursed you.
She ain't talking to you.
You cursing me?
She ain't talking to you.
I'm not even talking to you.
I ain't saying that Africa either.
But I ain't even. That's what I wanted to say. When I do my genealogy, and I'm going down. Oh man, I'm trying. Let me talk, bro. God damn. When I'm doing my genealogy and I'm going down my grandfather's mother line, I'm finding Indians in what they call today Cayeta County, right? But when I find them on records, it don't say Cayeta County. It don't say Sargent, Georgia. It said Panther Creek. So before it was Georgia, the area they was in was called Panther Creek. So on her records, it says Panther Creek. Now, you can't find Panther Creek today in that area. You have to literally go back to old maps to find the name of the place that they actually stayed. So it has the original name where they stayed. So when you do your genealogy, you should find the original place where your people stay, and it's not going to have a modern or today name on it if you did your genealogy.
Yep, Panther Creek. That's in Wake County, North Carolina as well. Since I did my genealogy, I know this. Over there by Raleigh, there's a Panther Creek over there too.
It's a real creek called Panther Creek?
I don't know if it's a real creek. It's an area over there. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Well, we down in Georgia. I'm in Georgia. I'm not in North Carolina with it. And
I got some
Panther
people
Creek
in Bainbridge, Georgia, Southwest Georgia, not far from Tallahassee. I found them in the 1880 census.
And then let me guess. You gonna say they African too?
I haven't found out.
Oh, okay.
Bro, I think you a black European. That's what I'm thinking, man. I think you're a black European.
What was you thinking? You can't think what I am. I'm telling you what I am.
But you showed me some names, those Irish names, McLaren and things like that.
They was coming over here enslaving people.
No, they wasn't.
Yeah.
Yes, they were.
No, they actually were. They were. That's true. That's fact.
And that was their name when they got
Irish. They was enslaving people in Wake County, North Carolina, in Harnett County, in Johnston County, North Carolina. They came on
you should have the slave records to go with that. If they was enslaving people, they would have had slave records for that. There are slave schedules, and you should be able to pull those up.
Correct, and that's how we know the enslavers' names.
Yeah, that's true. They came from Ireland, Scotland, and Wales.
Scott Irish,
Pull up a slave record with that.
And what color was that
slave
again?
owner's name on it.
They were black. These were black.
No, they
people.
were
That person
white.
FGT talking with some sense.
They was pale faces.
Now, I don't know what the hell T talking about. They was what again, T?
They was pale faces.
Shit.
Nah,
They was pale faces.
What? No, these
Yeah,
were black.
they was pale faces.
Look, you even got my boy over there like, what? What did he say?
Yeah, they was pale faces.
Well, let me.
Nah, they were. These were.
This how I really stress.
They
I'm
was
gonna
pale
tell you,
faces.
when somebody in here talking.
Have you been on the Cape Fear River? Have you been up
Let me
that way?
release some stress.
No. Y'all have it, but I have.
When are you doing the return to Africa tour?
I just told
with
you
a
I've been to,
one-way ticket.
I've
I'm
been to
talking about
Liberia.
with a one-way ticket.
Yeah,
I just told you I've been to
One-way
Liberia.
ticket.
Liberia.
Don't do both ways.
I told you I've been to Liberia.
Don't come back.
I've been to Liberia. I ain't got to go nowhere. But I told you I've been to Liberia.
You do
And
need
this
to
was
go.
the name
All you pan Africans need to pack
before
it up.
Nigeria. Before Nigeria is called Nigeria, this was the name Biafra. When you hear bite of Biafra, that's what it was called. Can y'all see?
That's a
But you had to look that up. That wasn't in your records though. Like I said, when I looked up mine, it was in my records. It didn't say it didn't say Noonan, Georgia. It said Panther Creek, Georgia. Now, where yours is saying Nigeria is using modern term.
Okay.
That means all of your paper. That means all of your paperwork is incorrect. Then
no, it don't. No,
it do.
These
you had to look up. You had to go look. You had to go. You had to go look up what was the name of that place. It was not already in your documentation.
Come on, man.
It wasn't there. You didn't even know the name of it until you looked it up.
I did know the name of it, brother.
You didn't say it until you looked it up.
I had to look it up to show y'all, because if I tell you, you ain't gonna believe it. So there you go, in front of your face.
Okay, well we got American about to be African. I believe you're American and you just want to be African, and we want.
No, I know my roots.
We want to help.
I know mine.
We're gonna start a.
Like I said, I got genealogy and DNA.
We're starting a GoFundMe to help niggas go to Africa forever.
Yeah, but I'm about to get off here because y'all
That's
ain't
what I'm talking about.
Forever. Because that's not our people. We
how
don't
about
need
send
you.
the pale face? They're the ones who stole your land. Send the pale face back.
No.
So the crazy part is you up here arguing about the pale face. But yet the people now, the story is that they sold your
talk about
dumb
the pale
ass.
face. That's
They
why
said they sold your
talk about the
ass.
pale face.
And you up here arguing about a group of people that said they sold your bitch ass.
You
I hope
talk
they
about the
sell
pale
your
face.
ass again when you get
You
there.
talk about the pale face. How about you send the pale face back? How about
We want all y'all gone.
How about send the
Every
pale
last one
face
of
back? If you so bad, do that.
We want all y'all gone.
Do that.
We want you African, booty scratchers. We want all y'all
If
gone.
that's the paperwork he's showing to be African, then oh man.
Hey guys, it's been nice, man. I'm gonna pop off here. It's midnight over here. I'm about to get some Z's.
All right, thanks for coming through.
All right. What part of where are you at? It's midnight.
He in Australia.
Oh, okay. That's what's up.
All right, we got another person on the panel. Joyce. I don't know the first name. Don't think they know they on the panel.
No, I don't think they know they up here.
They get them every time.
Y'all got to be real careful with these. Niggas will sell you anything.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they getting ghetto in Africa now. Buying land and swamp land and stuff. Yeah.
That's sad. At the end of the day, that's sad.
It is. It really, really.
I would love to hear what he had to say, if that's okay.
No. I'm just playing.
No,
Go ahead.
Oh, okay.
I'm never going to a Super Bowl party with.
Yeah, y'all made Bubbles leave.
No, Bubbles.
So that Drop that.
BY is real. This is probably one of the most shocking videos that I've ever had to do. Alfredo Darrington Bowman, aka Dr. Sebi, was a psychological operation, which means who they say he was is not the case. What they said happened to him is not the case, and that also means that his name is numerically generated, made up to match psychological operation. For all of the people that are about to say, let that man rest, put sheep emojis underneath their comment. For all the people that are about to say, he's 82 years old, put sheep emojis underneath their comment. They are not ready to witness what's really going on in this world of Hollywood. And then we have Grandmaster Raw Food Chef Dr. Aries Latham, who started to gain his fame shortly after the passing of Dr. Sebi, but his name just so happens to match the same people that run this matrix, the same people that have been oppressing you all these years. You see, the people that have already commented, they don't even look alike. He was 82 years old. He was an old man. They're emotional. They're afraid to find out what I'm about to expose because they'd rather live in that fantasy that this man isn't who I said he is. So if you're ready to learn what really happened, we can keep going forward. All the sheep stay right here. We'll be back. Show you how I do this shit. To be living in this matrix and not understanding their playbook is handicapping you. Both generated names equals 69 in the same exact cipher. They are telling you this is the same person. Oh, and speaking of 69, Dr. Latham was the age of 69 when Dr. Sebi passed. Shout out to the idiots in the comments. They don't look alike. I know, dumbass. Silicone mask. Silicone bodysuits. I prove this day in and day out. This is why I'm able to tell y'all soul transferring ain't real, because nobody has been able to prove it yet. This is why I'm able to tell y'all cloning ain't real, because nobody's been able to prove it yet. I can prove this though. Same dislocated pinky finger. All old people get that. BY is real. In part one, I showed you why everything involving this girl in that hotel freezer was a stage play. In part two, I showed you where she is currently at and her new character. We are in part three, and Jada the Boxer has been talking crazy about BY is real, but she forgot to mention something to you guys. I got audio and visual proof to back up what I'm saying. Do y'all want to hear it?
Take me a picture hard. He said no. He's like this.
So my pearls come.
Jada. Hi, Jada.
Soon as my pearls come, what?
Hold on, y'all. What did her friend say in the background? What name did he say? And she looked up. Let's run that again. Let's run that again.
Jada. Hi, Jada.
Soon as my pearls come, what?
Let's do it one more for the non-believers who said I was lying about who she was. Let's run it again.
He's like this.
Soon as my pearls come.
Jada. Hi, Jada.
Soon as my pearls come, what?
Men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie, and neither does audio footage of a video. I told you that's who she was, right? So now Jada's trying to spin the story and all this. Go to her page right now. You're going to see exactly why she cut the comments off on the video where she was talking about me making this video. Well, why did they put it out here like this? Because it's called predictive programming, and they can't lie about the stuff that they do. It's universal law, cosmic law. Like I told y'all before, when they fake the death, if they were to spill real blood, there's cosmic debt that they have to pay for that. So they got clever. And what they did was they said, if we fake the death, we can make the people mourn for free without killing anybody. You get what I'm saying? So maybe this is why, for all these years, they've been able to mind fuck you and manipulate you into thinking that this shit is real, and it's not. This is why Kanika's mother is running around going crazy and said she's not going crazy because she feels like they're about to kill her for coming out about that 3.7 mil. She is acting. They told her to act that way. Distraction. And guess who's feeding into it? Everybody that's on the storyline, believing everything the news say. But they ain't listening to this, though. So let's get this straight. Hey, Jada, if you want to act like you're not who you are, and I've already pointed out to all of my people, and this
Early this morning, I was in prayer, and I just want to show y'all how God can speak to you if you've been confused on why you've been seeing certain visions. This morning in prayer,
Singing like the choir belly and singing like Maya P.
Well, my name is Susie, and Gucci think I love.
B-Y-N. I've been watching you for like a year and a half now, and thanks to one of my followers who gave me the anonymous tip about what you've been doing for these past 8 years to Davis. You know, there's something, you know, that my people do in the DC, Maryland area where we can smell it from a mile away, right? You know, in a land full of fast talkers, you gotta be on your shit or they gonna get your together. And I'm just saying to you right now that I'm not going for the book. On TikTok, you call yourself The Boxer. The Boxer matches the name Kanika in a reverse reduction. Same cipher. Knowing what y'all know about Kanika and this Hotel Freezer, I want y'all to listen very carefully to this video that I'm about to play.
said, okay, I'll give away my car. Having used the $500 to go to Texas, majority of my airplane ticket took up most of the money, so I had a couple of dollars left. And I went through 5 days of hell, like out there. I was outside in the cold. I didn't have nowhere to go. I was like crying and stuff. I was just going through it. And then God said I'm allowed to go back home to Virginia.
You were out in the cold for 5 whole days? I bet it was the same temperature as a hotel freezer. And to make matters worse, I come across this video of Clarissa Shields calling you schizophrenic and bipolar. As if I wasn't already trying to prove that you had played another character that was found in a freezer. I see what you did there. Bipolar, freezer. So I scrolled down to the first video that you have on TikTok, and that caption says Part 46. 46 is a Chicago number. Not only that, you did this on 82 date numerology. 10 plus 29 plus 20 plus 23 equals 82. Kanika Jenkins equals 82. Y'all want to know why they call her the technician? It's because from the anniversary of Kanika's alleged death all the way until when she made that first post, that is a total of 7 weeks, 0 days. That also translates to 1 month and 19 days. If you look at the name, The Technician, that equals 119 and 70. Numbers do not lie. is real. This is probably one of the most
This is something that has been designed to continue to keep us oppressed because we are the people with the power. We are the spiritual people. They are the material people. Okay? Now, they had to rape Mother Earth of her material because they did not possess it within themselves, which we do. Okay? You know, we join in. I want some too. I want some too. You know? It's not necessary for us to do that because we have the power, because we have the melanin, which gives us the fluidity with the universe. We're talking energies here. We have to recognize, first off, that we do have that power. We do have that fluidity. And we don't need the materials in order to, you know, gain anything. We create our own reality because we are the gods.
I was told, I think my mom and Michael Sr., I don't know, were on drugs. And my grandma said that she asked you, because she had me. And you said, yeah. They came and got me, and that's how I ended up with her. You abandoned me.
Were you on drugs at the time?
No. I was not on drugs when I had you. I got on drugs after Melvin was born.
She's not angry at you. She's angry at her mom. Do you get that?
Yeah.
But she had her. You never went back and got her because then you got on drugs.
When I went back several times to get Kizzy, it was, I'm going to call the police. She got documentations and all this. And it was just a big fight. And she had already programmed this girl, put stuff in her head, what to do wrong if I show up on the scene and all that. And it was times when I would come in there, and I'm going on your teenager years, when I would come in there, and it was almost like if I was getting to become close with you.
Central Casting. Hey, you know what? Any Central Casting. Look at that guy, Central Casting. And these are Central Casting. If I'm doing a movie, I pick you, General. Central Casting, very impressive. Oh, you're Central Casting. Look at this man. This man's Central Casting. I watch him all the time. Central Casting. He's a real talent. Guy, and he is Central Casting. Do we agree? Central Casting. They're Central Casting, the red suspenders, handsome, beautiful, smart. You couldn't get better Central Casting. He is great in every way. Any Central Casting. I mean, this is a man that was born for the position. Though he was Central Casting, like the perfect Supreme Court judge. These guys are Central Casting. There's nobody in Hollywood that looks like these people. And they're Central Casting. I've never seen a group of people like this. Everyone's in perfect shape. My friend, Central Casting. I always call him Central Casting. Boy, is that Central Casting. That's it. Does he look like Central Casting? Look, these guys are Central Casting, like from a movie. Central Casting. You can't guess. You don't have anybody in Hollywood that looks like these guys. And a great-looking Central Casting. And we have great generals. A great Central Casting general. Look at that. Central Casting. He's like Central Casting for ownership of a hotel. And everyone is Central Casting. Central Casting. Glasses, head, boom.
symbol means what it says, that all of us are included, that we are not subjects, we are citizens.
Hey, Jeremy, you remember when Sleight of Hand put out all of the decodes about Obama returning? You and I had a special tool to help keep us ahead of everyone else. We learned something special about names. And what do we do with special names, Jeremy? Don't worry, I got you. Now, let's talk about it without talking about it.
I watch Judge Kavanaugh.
Cat Williams was correct when he said those mansion parties, and y'all don't understand what go on with that shit, man.
See, now you got to bring my viewers up to speed on that, because the whole I'm not even hip to that, what was said about that. What did Cat Williams?
Cat Williams said they was letting him in, and the stuff that he was seeing was blowing his mind. And I'm telling y'all right now, if y'all don't want to believe it, watch it in the next couple of years. They coming after Cat Williams. Cat Williams tell too much truth. They coming after Cat Williams.
Motherfuckers be gay in Hollywood, you never fucking expected. They be having these big ass mansion parties. In the mansion party, the whole mansion is a party. And then it's a separate party in the little rooms. I ain't been famous that goddamn long. I'm excited than a motherfucker to be at the mansion party. You be looking at all the goddamn rooms, and you fuck around and look in the wrong room and shit. Nigga, come here. Is that two niggas kissing? Is one of them niggas Professor Obie? He came out the closet. Oh my God,
Cat Williams was correct when he said those mansion parties, and y'all don't understand what go on with that shit, man.
See, now you got to bring.
Well, like real basic and like elementary teachings, the Illuminati simply means holders of the light, the torch bearers, the light bearers. Anything dealing with the light, because they feel that they're the ones that's going to lead the way into this new millennium. So when you see the light bearers, you're actually talking about this hidden hand, so to speak, of people who really truly control things. So when you hear the Illuminati, it's the illuminated ones, the light bearers, the torch bearers. And the prime example of that is when you see the Olympics. They take the torch through every city in town, every city, and it comes to America, and they pass the torch. That's a sign of the Illuminati. The Statue of Liberty is a sign of the Illuminati. Shell gas station. The shell is not an actual shell, it's a rising sun. MasterCard, because they call themselves men of towardness, those that operate between the rising and the setting suns, because they're sun worshippers and they believe in the light. You understand what I'm saying? That they're the light bearers. So they leave signs and symbols. I can take out a dollar bill and break it down from top to bottom, back and forth. You understand what I'm saying? These are the people that hid themselves, interwoven themselves into the fabric of every aspect of America. Politics, education, religion, every facet of America. I'm gonna keep this, all right? All right. So like I was saying, right? When you talk about the Illuminati hiding themselves, here you have the all-seeing eye on top of a pyramid acting as the capstone. You understand what I'm saying? Inside, if you connect the dots, drawing out a Star of David, you'll see the word Mason. All right? But actually, the word Mason, if you scramble the letters around, is the ancient order of the Noble Mystic Shrine. All right? But not only that, see, they hide cute little things like that because they know that we don't know the symbols, symbology. We're not symbol literate. So when you read it further, it says Nuit Coetus, which is Latin, Novus Ordo Seclorum, announcing the birth of the New World Order. Well, shit, the New World Order is already here. This is about to play out. This is only worth 8 cents. So you brothers out there that's selling drugs and killing people over this, stop that, man. This is not even worth it. You understand what I'm saying? But we need to put enough of these together so we can buy some land so we can carve out our own destiny. Are you following me? You see the gentrification going on throughout every major city in America. They moving black people out. They taking over the inner cities. All right? That brings us to Haiti. That brings us to Hurricane Katrina. Are you following me? So these things are going on right before our eyes. But one interesting thing about the dollar bill. In the corner to the left of George Washington's head, if you fold it this way and this way, you'll actually see an owl that sits right in the corner, right above the number 1.
The Bohemian Owl.
Right. Which is their logo, simply because the reason why they chose the owl is because the owl sees things in the dark. The owl is wise, and the owl always makes that particular sound called who, because we don't know who.
Through the whole Jamie Foxx thing mirrored reality. We were calling him a clone, and then he emerges on the day that the movie comes out to say basically he's not a clone. You know what I mean? And so how did that play into the movie, which was centered around cloning? And what are the odds that he would emerge at those moments? And, you know, his name is Jamie Foxx, and we know a fox is clever and sly. He's got the extra X at the end of his name.
Right.
So what we see now with Elon Musk changed his company to X.
X, right.
Malcolm X family is resuing. Malcolm X is in the news. Henrietta Lacks with them manipulating the XX chromosome. So what is going on that has got us in this situation where we can't have a straight beeline to the truth, because now too much information is almost like having no information at all. And that's crazy shit, man.
That's really crazy. They controlled his mind. It was Olympia Black. When I first heard that, I thought of Greek sororities. I thought of the black Greek sororities when I heard Olympia Black. And I just said to myself, I'm going to look deeper into that, because I started thinking of the cognitive dissonance. Because when everybody in the strip club started chasing him, and then they stopped, and the white man got out of the car with Chester, he gave a long, drawn-out speech about what America ain't going for. Yes. America basically want to keep America white.
That's right. That's a fact.
Cat Williams was correct.
Yeah, Obama is African and white. We're Black Americans over here. So, Black American Month actually started in the 1920s, and it started off as Negro Week, and then it turned into a month.
Yeah, what's going on, sisters? How y'all doing?
Where are you from?
I'm over here in Cali.
Where your grandparents from?
Mississippi, Louisiana, Texas.
Hey, Alchemist. Okay. Well, hold on. Let's see. Brand Wheat, you didn't answer the question. Do you think a month is too much?
I just think that. See, this is a tough question.
I mean, you brought it up. You said, "Why do we need a month?" So I'm just trying to figure out where were you going with that.
We deserve an entire year.
I mean, exactly, like, it's like such a backhanded question, like, I don't know.
We deserve an entire year. We are descendants of the original mound builders, the first people on Earth, the first mounds that were born, that was found over there in Mississippi. When they found them in them skulls in there, and they found them with brass bracelets. We brought mathematics, we brought science, we brought the cosmos, we brought agriculture. We are the protectors of Mother Earth. Our hair grow like the plants, the trees. We are.
And what we got, 5,000 patents? 2,000 patents?
Yeah, we got.
Oh no, way more than that. It's way more than that. Okay, way more.
Everything that's pivotal to the world.
What is it, like, what, 90,000?
Oh,
really? That's what they gave. That's what they gave us credit for.
The engine. Hold on. The car engine, the doorknob, the stoplight, the toilet,
50,000.
the heater. I can keep going down the line. It's crazy.
Yeah, I don't think people appreciate Black Americans enough, if you ask me. They let an African say on the first day of Black American History Month that immigrants built America. And instead of everybody clapping, everybody should have been booing him off that stage.
Yeah, and that was a lot. I would have been the one to do it, but you know what type.
Man, I would have been. They would have had to drag me up out that bitch with my dress on my mama.
They in the midst right now trying to erase Black history, even
Black Americans. They're trying to erase us. Period.
Yeah. They can't erase. Listen, you get rid of us, you get rid of everything. Everybody dies.
Hey, Roy, welcome back. You had to say unalive. Thank you, Real.
Unalived.
Yeah, Native was up here. Native, what you gotta say?
Hey, yeah, good morning. To piggyback off of which I was just talking about we have over 50,000. We have over 50,000. Like I said, that's just what they accepted. Because they can turn down your patent. And a lot of times before, when you were turning in patents, they were taking them and putting their names on them. So that's just what they give us credit for. Is the 50,000. It's plenty more. So before, when I did the research on what Africans created specifically, I have to look up Sweden. He drives. Okay. Sweden is not even on the list, but Africa is not even in the top 20. Oh, hold on.
I don't know.
I thank you, Real.
Yes, ma'am.
I appreciate y'all. When I was looking up the list for like the top 20 countries for inventions, we're number 2 behind China. So we're number 2 behind China, Africa. None of the countries of Africa were in the top 20. Then because I check periodically, so I had checked like a couple months later, and then they made it into number 19. South Africa did. Now, mind you, South Africa, and they only had 9,000 as a collective. 9,000.
9,000 inventions?
Yes.
Okay, name one thing they invented. What's one thing they said they invented?
It was like a hot plate or something. Like stuff that is still not like a world renowned, like our inventions. If the stoplights go out today, then I mean that'll affect us, everybody. You know what I mean? The engines, if they take the engines out of our cars today, that affects us. Elevator doors, the elevator, that affects us. You know what I mean? So those inventions that even they created were just like they were just stuff like really for them. It wasn't like anything that any of us use, or like if it like went away today, it would affect any of our livelihood at all.
But did they create the original original hot plate, or
the way they made it was like, I think it was like a more like a remix version, and it was like I guess it was a material that they used. It was like just very, like I said, even when I asked the Native Americans, they said hold on.
Native Americans say they invented sunscreen. Yeah, we know sun dodgers.
They said when I asked the man, I forgot, I don't know if he was Lakota or what he was, but he said pink lemonade, the hockey puck, and the third thing I forgot. But then when I looked at it, neither one of those things natives created. He lied. But yeah, so they don't have inventions.
So it didn't mention anything that Africans created that was that was never made yet?
Nope. Not that I saw, not on like the Africans list or anything with the Native American. Nope.
Well, like I said, happy Black American History Month. I'm in the comments right now arguing with what is she, Haitian? Yeah, it's a Haitian flag. She was born here, and she's saying that she's Black American, and Black American Month is for her. I think I screenshotted it. Let me see.
She just said that?
Yeah, I screenshotted it. Oh, there she go. Black History Month is not only about African Americans. What about Haitians?
It's crazy.
She said, I'm Black American. Girl, you can't be Black American with that motherfucking Haitian flag. No, she's just Haitian. Well, I guess she's a part of the Americas, so I guess she can say she's Haitian American, but she's not Black American.
Yeah, you're not Black American. You can be Haitian, and if you've done your genealogy, I understand, if you know that you're, like, indigenous. But if you're one of those Haitians that are claiming to be, from Africa, and you are from Africa, then you don't align with our history, our lineage. Black History Month. That has nothing to do with y'all.
And I don't understand why she calling herself a Black American. And she's from Haiti. Black Americans are not from Haiti. Like, is she okay? What's your name? KV? My bad. My phone's scratched up. What's your name? KV?
You can introduce me because I'm the one that joined you, stupid nigger.
Anyways, go ahead, KV.
Hello.
Oh no.
I'm just saying hey. Happy Black Month to us.
No.
What do you mean no?
You would not be leeching off of Black History Month. This is not your month. Your ancestors was lazy and didn't do shit.
Don't say that.
Well, that's what it is. Thank you for the heart, me. That's exactly what it is. Your ancestors was not smart enough. They were not innovators. They didn't do shit. So you do not get to say we when it comes to Black History Month.
So much going on in the world and you're worried about that.
Yeah, I'm worried about Black Americans, right? Right.
No, not that. You're worried about...
I'm worried about Black Americans.
Other people for no reason.
No, I'm worried about Black Americans and keeping the culture alive.
Yeah, we all worried about everybody, but you're worried about the wrong thing, and that's...
No, but not worried about the Black Americans is not worrying about the wrong thing.
No.
What country is she? What country is she from?
I don't know. She's so ashamed of her country. She don't like to tell nobody. And if I was an African, I would be too.
Yeah, I would. I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't come on here and troll y'all. I would be so embarrassed that I just wouldn't say nothing.
Why are you embarrassed? Don't be embarrassed.
No, she said if she was African, she would be embarrassed.
I would just feel so bad about myself, about my history, about my ancestry. I would speak all the time. I would.
Wait a minute, why they throwing up the bat signal to me? So I was like, let me go see what they doing. Yep. And Copper and her man was in there. That's the first thing I seen when I went up there.
Soon you came, Zoe came. I said, okay. They try to double team us in here. They try to...
When I got there, though, it was all one big happy family. Copper and Hello
and Rocket. Rocket was up there. They got Rocket. They took her down because.
Grandparents on mother's side, father's side, my mom, and my dad. Now, do people guess this when they meet you? Do they think you're something else when they meet you? Yeah, a lot of people always tell me I look Indian and shit like that.
I wanted to know, where did you get your hair from? On what side of the family? Because
that's my mom's side. Grandfather's Cherokee Indian, full blood. Yeah. So I actually got
any kind of juices and berries?
Natural, baby. All natural.
BY is real. This is probably one.
You got a lot of people that know. You got a lot of people that know, and they'll say, you know, they Blackfoot, they Cherokee, they this, they that, and they know that their grandmothers told them this, their family told them this. But you also have those, the Indian people that they call the natives that are more European than anything. They'll come on a page and start hating, saying you don't know your heritage, you don't know your spirituality. Y'all always
you mentioned that.
This one girl said, y'all African people always, y'all don't know where y'all come from. Y'all always saying y'all this, y'all always saying y'all that. Y'all think y'all Egyptian, y'all think y'all this. She said, y'all don't know what y'all are. Now y'all trying to say y'all Native American and this and that. I was like, man, this stuff crazy. Man. They going back and forth and they getting into it with each other. Yep. I said, listen, I had to tell her, I said, listen here. I said, now you see the picture I posted, right? I say, look at my grandmother. I say, you can tell she's every bit of got Indian blood in her.
No ifs, ands, or buts about it.
And the girl kept saying, well, go take a DNA test. I said, baby, listen here. My DNA test is my grandmother.
That's right.
That's the DNA test. Right. That's the roots. She keep on telling me, go take a real DNA test. I said, baby, you probably been lied to, and you cool with that. But yeah, it's crazy. But I think they should. I think we need to.